Let's do a comparison, and it's not in any bad light, but we just want to see how South Africans have preserved their history as against Fort Prisenstein. And finally, we are here at Fort Prisenstein. It's an old fort that's on the east side of the Volta River. In fact, it is one of the four structures that were built by the Danes. And in fact, even before this fort, there was another fort called Fort Singelberg, and that was built by the Dutch. And they were using that to trade some goods. And then eventually there was some misunderstanding. The Dutch left and the Danes came, and there was some misunderstanding between them and the local people here. And so the Danes built this as a dungeon, and there's a bit of history about that. So it was built in 1784, and up until 1803 it served as a dungeon for, you know, the slaves to be transported to the Caribbean. Unfortunately, we will not see the best part of it because it's worn out because of the breeze from the sea, but regardless, it's still here. It is still very historical. So let's go in there and hear from the tour guide himself the real history of this place.
Put up by the Danish Norwegians. They started the construction from 1700, they completed 1784. So it took them 84 years to complete this fort. They were buying slaves from Togo, Benin, Nigeria, and other parts of Gold Coast, now Ghana. So those slaves were kept over here for 1 or 2 months and then finally transported over the Atlantic Ocean, and then most of them were sold in a Danish Norwegian island, St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John. Formerly it was called West Indies, but now US Virgin Island. So each of the rooms or the dungeons take about 100 to 200 slaves. But initially no ventilation. It was after when the fort was sold to the British. That was the time they created window that we are seeing today. So inside the dungeon, the slaves defecate, urinate, sleep there, and they were dying to insanity condition. The water, they will pour it under the door. They have to use their tongue to lick it. Food were thrown to them, they struggle for it, and finally they use hot iron, which bear the name of the company to mark various parts of their body for easy identification. And the trade by then was so persuasive that even the smallest community, they have to go on a war path in order to secure slaves, to get arms, to defend themselves when attacked. An unfortunate one were then managed to establish slave market. We have the Atoko slave market, where the slaves were put on display like any marketable commodity, and they were sold to the highest bidders. And they also used shea butter or palm oil to rub the body of the slave, just to make them very attractive to the buyers. And then Samori and Babatus in the north, they were raiding, kidnapping, and they channeled some of their slaves through the Krachi, that's the northern side, into the fort. So when the slaves arrived into the fort, they were sorted, weighed, branded, and then they opened their mouth to estimate their age by the state of their teeth. So they count their teeth. When it's up to 32, they know they're fully grown adults. So children and younger slaves, they were counted as quarter, half to 3 pieces of cargo, depending upon the estimated commercial value. So they can make 3 children the price of 1 adult slave. So this is the female section of the fort. And the other end, where the sea have destroyed, that's the male section. And this is the only fort in the eastern side of Ghana, and the only fort in Volta region.
Well, yes, so this is Fort Prisenstein, and we had to show you this part. I think I remember that Amshol Goda Alogbe came here some time ago to talk about how fast the place was deteriorating, hoping that we could do something to preserve it, because this also serves as a major tourist site or destination when you come to the Volta region. In fact, when you come to Keta, this place was built in 1784 by the Danish, and well, as you can see, this part of it is completely worn out, and this would have been the male dungeon, and the female dungeon is on the other side. We're told that is in good shape, and so we got to see a part of that. But unfortunately, this is what is left of a part of Fort Prisenstein. Well, we've brought you sights and sounds from here in the Volta region, and next time we'll hope to bring you another exciting destination, just so you can also get to know Ghana a bit more. Experience Ghana, share Ghana. That's what the Tour Operators Union of Ghana have to say about exploring our beautiful country. And of course, thanks to the Ministry of Tourism and GTA, Ghana Tourism Authority, for making this possible. So that's about it. TV3 New Day, we went on tour into the Volta and OT regions. Well, it's been fun, it's been pleasurable. We'll see you guys another time, but thank you for coming on tour with us. Bye. us to take a look at where late President Mandela was kept for 17 years as a prisoner. Very popular tourist destination, and it is the Robben Island. We're about to go and get our tickets, hop on a boat, and of course go explore Robben Island. Let's do this. Finally, we're here at the Robben Island, and we're here to learn all about the history of the very first president and the late Nelson Mandela. Very, very smooth ride, I must say. This is my first time on a boat on the water, and so this has been a very exhilarating experience. But let's go in there and learn more about where the first president was kept for 17 years. This is Berlin, Cape Town, brought to you by South African Tourism. Let's go.